Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, and if it's your first time here, thank you so much for stopping by. This is a channel about landscape photography in the Midwest primarily, so hope you enjoy it, and hope you hit the old subscribe button and come along for the ride. Hit the notification bell too so you don't miss anything. But today I am at Starved Rock, and specifically at Illinois Canyon. It was a lovely hike this morning. Time is a little bit limited this morning, so I'm hiking back here. I'm looking for a few detail shots. I want to get a few nice overview shots. The canopy of the trees is all golden yellow, fall, beautiful. The sun's up, and we're starting to get the canopy illuminated. Oh, you can see that behind me, which is just a beautiful thing. But I'm down in the canyon in all the shadows, so I might have to use a graduated filter to knock down those highlights so I don't lose all the highlights up in the canopy of the trees where it's well lit, and blend that into where I'm at down in the shadows, which is going to be the lower third of a wide angle image. But I saw some beautiful mushrooms back on the hike in. Gonna try to get some shots of those. Gonna try to get some shots here of this little waterfall, and hopefully I'll probably put the circular polarizing filter on and bring out the saturation of the wet leaves, knock off the reflection off of the water, and get a little bit of a longer exposure time to get the water moving. So that's it. That's what we're doing today. Thank you so very much for stopping, and here we go. For this first shot, I'm actually trying something I have never tried before on my D850, and that is the focus shift, which means it's basically an internal focus stack. It doesn't combine them all to one image, but you can set it so it will take whatever number of images you want. You can set the increment of how far you want it to focus. So like if you start focus point on the closest thing and you want 15 images, well, it'll slice up the composition and take 15 images and change the focus, and then you take those 15 images and blend them together in Lightroom, Photoshop, whatever software you're using. So I've never done it before, so why not give it a try? So I'm focusing. I've got my 12 to 24 millimeter lens on, focusing on these leaves that are right at my feet, and then off into the distance. And the canyon acts like a funnel and funnels the viewer's eye all the way into where the waterfall is. It's just a tiny little baby waterfall, but also the canopy of the trees. So I think it was worth a try, and hopefully it worked out. And if it did, I'm going to show you what it looks like right now. Alright, so check this out. I've got this wide angle lens cranked almost like straight up, like just a weird angle. And the idea is to get this massive tree that comes right up through the middle of the composition, right up through the canyon. Here, I'll show you. That's not focused, but I got it cranked all the way up so I can see that whole tree up there. One thing we tend to forget sometimes is maybe the best picture that you have is up. So check this out. The sun up above is lighting up that canopy, so I'm going to take my wide angle lens and I'm just going to shoot straight up. It's going to get a circular motion of the canyon wall, leading the viewer's eye right into the canopy of the golden, green, yellow, orange, brown leaves is probably going to be a little bit of an abstract image. I might pull the 12 to 24 off and actually use my 2470 for that, just so I can get a little bit tighter, make it a little bit more abstract. But I don't know, we'll see. I'm going to try both. So we're going to get that done before the light changes. Alright, so I just shot that abstract shot looking up. Should have seen me. I was like, oh, you know, I'm not very flexible anymore. And I probably sprained something, broke something, who knows. But I think I got some good shots. I ended up, I shot handheld, and I took a bit to configure the old tripod and got that down, so I was able to go to f11. So I bumped the ISO up when I was handheld, right, so I could get enough shutter speed where there's no camera shake. Then I went to the tripod, bumped the ISO back down. So yeah, it's pretty, that's for sure. I almost wish I had one of those like legit fisheye lenses so I could just get it all, but maybe someday, who knows. Alright, so I'm going to get some detail shots, and then we're going to get the heck out of here. Ready for some breakfast.
Don't want to sleep tonight at all. Just want to watch the stars.
So, can get a little crazy at times. So I just shot these leaves spinning in this wash basin. This runoff area. They were just spinning and spinning. I sat there and watched them for like 10 minutes. I shot them with the 2470, polarizer on, polarizer off, polarizer spun, so the reflection's off. I think I like the reflection better because it's got the canopy. So yeah. I'm gonna shoot those mushrooms, then we're gonna call it a day. I gotta go find them. They're half mile back in the woods somewhere. So I'll show you those images right now. You tell me if my craziness was worth it or not.
Oh, but you each second is a treat. I keep my balance next to you. It's true, nowadays there's nothing I wouldn't do for you. Fire breath and open sky. It's not what we know, it's where we go. I grow wings and tell worry goodbye. It's not what we see, it's what we choose to be. We're beyond good, I've never been so ready.
Alright, so I just spent the last 20 minutes, half hour shooting these mushrooms. I was really wishing I had my macro lens. I thought about bringing it. I didn't bring it just because I'm going to be doing a lot of hiking and just didn't want to have that much weight or, you know, additional weight. So I didn't bring it. So I shot these mushrooms with my 2470 from, you know, multiple angles, up, down, been laying in the cold dirt for the last half hour. So definitely time to go get up, get out of here, get some hot coffee in my body. But see, these are the things that, you know, I really admire about guys like Simon Booth. If you go watch his channel, he's got some beautiful, beautiful images of fungi, mushrooms, whatever you want to call it, out in the forest. So, and I hardly ever run across anything like this. So this was really a treat for me. So hopefully it was a treat for you too. And with that, I just want to thank you all again for stopping by the channel. Hope you enjoyed it. Give me a like, drop me a comment, let me know how you're doing. I read every comment. I respond to 99.99% of the comments. And so yeah, so drop me a line. Let me know how you are, how you're doing, what you're shooting, all that good stuff. And if you haven't already, hit the old subscribe button. Trying to grow the channel. It will allow me to keep doing stuff like this. And I'm not too far away from getting all the images up on my website, gillette.zenfolio.com. Right now it's mostly my real estate stuff, and I did a bunch of portrait stuff in the past few years, but I'm trying to get all my landscape, my YouTube stuff up there. So if you guys are interested, you can buy some prints. That's it. Hey, thank you very much. Always good to see you. Have a great day. Have a great week ahead. And with that, I am Garrick, and I am your very best friend in the whole wide world. So hit the old like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. We'll see you next week, folks. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Cowboys and Indians spun round and round in the rain dance. Russell